Now, everyone can picture a festive wreath. Wait, close your eyes. Picture a festive wreath. You got it. All right, now take that and put a special spin on it. Special spins on an old classic. That's the Katie's specialties.
So we're going to see right now how a pair of boots and some ribbon and a few fake flowers, that's hard to say
That's
back
hard
to back,
to say, yeah.
Can turn
flowers.
into an absolutely beautiful decoration. Take a look.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Katie.
And welcome back to Crafting with the Katies. I am so excited about this next craft,
This is so
Katie.
cute.
This is probably my favorite craft we have done so far. So this is actually what we're going to be making. This is a rain boot wreath. A wreath that's not your typical wreath.
Yeah, we've done wreaths before on this show. This will be our third one, but this is completely different.
Yeah, it's something different, and it's something that you don't see a whole lot of people having.
Yeah, it's definitely an eye grabber, and it's going to make your door stand out, for sure.
So let's go ahead and get started.
You'll need a few things for this craft. First and foremost, some rain boots. We got toddler size 13, but you could downsize or upsize depending on what you like. Also, if you can find any with loops at the top, this will help with tying your boots together.
We also got some ribbon, a lighter, some wire cutters, scissors and X-Acto knife, a ruler, floral foam, and of course, some flower picks.
Take your floral foam and cut it in half. You want your foam to come to about halfway up the boot.
You can even chop off the edges of the foam so it fits a bit better in the boot.
Slide the cut flower foam into the boots. Next, cut a 35-inch piece of ribbon. This will hold the boots together.
Then take your left boot, leave about 3 inches of ribbon dangling, and tie your ribbon to the outside loop of your boot.
Again, we recommend getting these boots with the loops on top, so it's easier to tie the ribbon to.
Repeat the same thing on your right boot.
To keep your ribbon from fraying, take your lighter and gently move it across the edge. That will create a seal. Just don't get too close or you might burn the ribbon.
To add more pizzazz to your wreath, make a bow. I struggle making bows, but for Katie, it took her literally 3 minutes.
There we go.
Let me say for the record, I just did a shoe tie bow on the top of my example.
I'm not going to
and
post
it
I'm not gonna
took
put this.
15 minutes for me to do
I'm
that.
not going to post it. That looks good,
That
though.
took 3 seconds for you to do.
Once you got your ribbon and bow all tied up, the fun really begins. Take your flower picks and start arranging them in an order you'd like, pushing them into the foam so they stay secured. I put pinks in the front and scattered some yellow and white flowers throughout.
And Katie, you finished your wreath.
Yes.
Wreath. It is so cute. I
Thank
love
you.
how you had the pink in front, because I
Yeah.
also kind of have that too.
These flowers go really great together, and this bow is so cute with this ribbon here. Very funfetti. It
Yes.
seems to be a theme
Yes.
on Crafting with the Katies. But it turned out so great, and it's great for spring.
And it's so springy. Absolutely springy. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Bye, everyone.
As you can see,
There it is.
Vanna, wipe this real quick for you. Boom. Beautiful. Now, I have a quick question, kind of jump right into it today, Katie.
Yes.
Now, what makes something kind of a wreath? Because I look at this and I'm just like, that's not what I think. It's such an
It hangs.
it's such
Yeah.
an
It can hang.
innovative way of doing things. Where did the inspiration come from, I guess is what I'm getting at.
I think other Katie, who was on MTM, hopefully she's napping right now, but she'll watch later. She actually found it on Pinterest, and it was a really cute idea. And so I don't know if we could necessarily consider this like a wreath, but more like a door hanging of something. We kind of just
Okay.
use that word.
It could definitely
Yeah.
fit in your wreath hanger. I'm thinking
Yes.
of a wreath holder
Yeah.
that goes
Over
over
the
the
door.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. This is something too, Katie, not very expensive or time
No.
consuming.
No.
We did buy the boots new, so that was the most expensive. I think they were like $15, but Salvation Army, any sort of resale shop, you want to make sure that you find it with the loops on it so that you can tie
Use
the
that to
ribbon
hang,
to it.
yeah.
Or even if your kids have outgrown their boots, great
That's
way
what
to
I was
reuse
about
Yes.
to say.
Yeah.
Like kids,
Keep your kids' boots.
They're growing
Keep
out
them
of their
clean.
boots. They're growing out of their boots within 6 months. So might as well
Yeah.
have something to use them for after the fact.
Yeah, so we just bought some toddler boots. That was the most expensive thing, about $15. And then the flowers and the ribbon, I would probably say under $10. So you're probably looking at under 30 overall.
And speaking of kids, aside from the X-Acto knife and the box cutter cutting the foam, this is something they can definitely help.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the bow was a little tricky.
As we saw from Katie struggling.
Yes. But with the bow and everything, there was no hot glue. The X-Acto knife was the only thing that would have been kind of sharp. So yeah, have your kids decorate and put their flowers however they want.
And the awesome thing about this is really you can change out the flowers
You
here
could.
based upon the seasons. You know, if it's getting close to fall, I guess these could turn into really cute little, almost like cornucopias.
Yes. You
And-
could put some leaves in there. There's plenty of fake flowers that would
Absolutely.
change the whole entire vibe of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, so cool.
Thank you,
So very
guys.
cool. So we're going to make sure all this great information, it's all going to be on 9and10news.com after the show. Katie, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you guys so much for
creative.
having me.
So much fun.